I'm going to pick you up. Hold on. There you go. Anyways, what's up, boys and girls?
Hey, fellas.
Jonathan Mercado.
Bob Hernandez.
Here at another Facebook Wednesday. Bobby, what are we going to title this week?
I don't know, Johnny. It's end of the month, end of the quarter. The deals are flying. It's the end of the month, end of the quarter deals show.
So pretty much, if you're not aware, there's a bunch of deals going on right now that we're going to discuss when we discuss the housekeeping. But first, let's talk about our GoFast app. So we're one of the first distributors out with an actual mobile app that you can find right now on the Apple Store or the Android Store. You put GoFast Solutions, and we will pop up. So remember, GoFast is together, Solutions is separate, and you can do all your online shopping there. It's very, very robust, very fast. Pretty much the app will keep you up to date with the latest pricing, with the latest inventory levels. It'll show you in-stock quantities, so definitely check out our app. You do need to be a GoFast dealer in order to get access to the app. So if you're a GoFast dealer and don't have access to our website, make sure you get a hold of your sales rep so that you can ask, how can I become on your website? How can I get to access to your website?
You know what's cool, Johnny? So our website is pretty robust, as you mentioned. You're able to go on there. You can see if we have an inventory. You can see if we have it, in which warehouse we have it. You can, if you're authorized for that brand, like, you know, some of them are, like Alpine is one of those brands where you need to be authorized for. If you're authorized for that brand, you can see the pricing. You can place orders. You can do an online RMA, and it's all now from your smartphone. Where it's always great to have it on the website, but now you can, if you're on the run and you need to place that order, it's all the functionality that you typically would have on the website now in your smartphone. So you can, again, like Johnny said, it's live at the Apple Store, and it's on the Android store,
Google Play,
the Google Play.
Wow, your terminologies are
Yeah, I'm old. They didn't have those stores when I was a kid.
So guys, yeah, make sure you check it out on those platforms. You can also, the cool thing about it is if you're a tablet user, for instance, Android or iPad, you can put it on your tablet and literally search and browse. And because it's an app, it's instant. So it's no lag. There's no waiting for a page to load. It's boom, 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 boom. You know, it's going to tell you your pricing and in stock. So if you want to check it out, go to the Play Store or Apple Store right now and download that app.
Download that app, guys, and get that on your phone, because you know the way GoFast does things. We got a contest and some sort of competition coming up soon. So go ahead and start to download that. You want to get in there as soon as possible. And it's, you know, we're all got 5 lives. We're all on the go. We're all moving. To have all of that functionality at your fingertips on the phone, you can place an order anytime. You hear Johnny talk about an item and you want to see what your price is, you can look it up, boom, place the order right there and then, all from your smartphone. It makes things super, super easy.
Yeah.
So definitely, guys, go ahead and check that out and get that downloaded to your phones.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. You know, innovating. So another first for GoFast. A lot of guys, you know. Bobby, no wonder you should see the hand movement this guy's got below where you can't see. He's shaking, bobbing, weaving. Freaking hands are going 100 miles an hour. That explains why. So, anyways, boys and girls, you know, we're innovating. We're the first to come out with a lot of things in the industry. You know, this is going to be a cool feature for you guys to check out. Let us know some feedback. If you like it, you don't, what can we do to improve on it? We want to make sure that it's very user friendly for you. We've had a couple of dealers use it already, and they say they like it. So, give us feedback. Let us know. Alpine sales end Sunday. Like I said, end the quarter, end the month.
Yes.
Alpine sales end this Sunday. So if you want to get in on the Alpine sales, you've got literally 3 days, or 2 days, 3 days, because including today, 3 days to get in on those Alpine sales. You know, speaker sales, amp sales, radio sales. It's check out our website, gofst.com. If you're an Alpine SRP dealer or direct dealer, have access to view that. If you don't, give us a call to find out about how to become an SRP account, because Alpine has a bunch of deals right now going on. So
you make a great point, John. So certainly you need to either be an SRP or a direct, right? Because there are times when a direct, certainly the direct has his own deals. He's got to be able to buy speakers to maintain his direct status. But every now and again, you run into that situation where, oh boy, I need these speakers or I need this radio, but I'm just not ready to put that big order in to get the prepaid discount. So go ahead and give us a call, and with the speaker deals that we've got going on, it's the deepest deals of the season. You definitely want to jump on these Alpine speaker deals, because once they're gone, they're gone. So you want to check in with your Go Fast sales rep, log into, if you have the app, log in to see the deals right there and then, or call your Go Fast sales rep, and he'll let you know what the deals are for the Alpine speakers. And again, it ends this week, right? End of the month, end of the quarter, end of the Alpine sale. So let's guys get on top of it before they're gone.
Correct. And not only that, Alpine has a VIR program that's live now. You have to get with your sales reps, guys, because Alpine requires a yearly renewal of the contract. So by you signing up for the yearly renewal, you get onto that VIR program, which will explain in the contract exactly what the VIR, in black and white writing would be for Alpine. Bob, you want to tell them a little bit about that?
It is exciting. So a lot of times when you get onto a program where you're going to earn VIR, you've got to buy, you've got to do $1,000. You got to do $2,000. You got to do X amount of speakers to get into the program. This program is as simple and easy as possible. Whether you're a direct or an SRP, you can sign up for the program. You'll earn 5-point VIR on all the speakers and amps that you buy. The only caveat, Johnny, is you have to maintain a 30% attach. So if you buy $1,000 at the end of the quarter, you've bought $1,000 in Alpine, 300 of that has to be in amps and speakers. Nothing could be simpler. So as long as you maintain that 30% attach, you will earn 5% on the amps and speakers that you've purchased. So that is huge, because typically you've got to buy, anybody, let's say, that's a smaller dealer, he's totally locked out. He doesn't get any of that because he doesn't do enough volume. All you've got to do is maintain a 30% attach. So if you're buying a head unit, buy an amp to go with it. If you're buying a head unit, buy a couple of sets of speakers to go with it. You're building an Alpine system, you're maintaining it attached, and you're making sure that you've got the lowest price possible on Alpine speakers and Alpine equipment. Sure. So super exciting. Anybody that's an SRP, go ahead and sign up for it, because you typically sign up every year to renew your SRP. If you're a direct, sign up for the program. If you don't, if you do all your purchases through direct and you never get any anything from GoFast and Alpine, nothing ventured, nothing lost. But if you have to fill in, and you had to fill in and buy a radio, buy a set of speakers, so now you earn the extra 5 points on your speakers. So it's completely worth it. Guys, definitely get a hold of your Go Fast sales rep. This is going live. Actually, what we did was, it's a quarterly program, so it runs through all of Q3. But if you made purchases in June, we were extending it, give you guys an extra 30 days to ramp up. So it's certainly going to be a great VIR coming to you at the end of September.
And this is, once again, exclusive to Go Fast Solutions. Once again, we're first with all these types of programs. We're out with the app. We're out with this VIR program. We're out with the Sony promo first. We just want to make sure you guys are well informed of what's happening out there in the industry. So thank you for tuning in. Next we want to talk about is the new Racesport Nova series. So a lot of you guys have heard about the Nova series. It is actually very, very interesting how tiny they can fit all this technology in this little platform of lights. So the Racesport Nova series is one of the brightest in the industry right now out there. Racesport, it has, they actually talk about lux, because lighting should always be thrown out in lux output. So lux output is 21,640 lux per bulb. So that's humongous when you have that much output on bulbs. They do come, Racesport includes the decoder, so it is a CAN bus friendly with Rams, with Dodge, Chrysler, Jeeps, etc. Vehicles that need CAN bus, this will be a true plug and play kit with those vehicles, because it is a miniature construction, and obviously the plug is at the bottom. You'll be able to put the cover over the light bulb, and it'll sit in the housing, and it has a fan that rotates almost at 20,000 RPM. So it's keeping these little lights cool to keep and quiet. And it being CAN bus friendly, it will not transmit any signal through your radio. I know that with HIDs, it was a big deal back in the day where you would turn your HIDs on and forget it. AM FM reception would be gone. Well, technology and LEDs have became superior, should we say, where they're including these these resistor ballasts that go with the lighting that make it CAN bus friendly. So it makes it A, plug and play design, and B, stops that AM FM reception from going away. So definitely give us a call for all your Race Sport Nova series. They are in stock right now. So make sure you talk to your sales rep, because they make it for all sizes, from H11s all the way down to H4s, H13s, 9006s, 9005s. So guys, give us a call. We have them in stock.
Daniel, I tell you, the thing that impressed me the most, and guys, I hope you'll be able to get a great image of this. So Johnny's got one of the units out, but the presentation,
the beauty box,
when you're making that sale and you're bringing this out to show a customer, the presentation is second to none. They really did a fantastic job. The units are beautiful. Of course, the performance is high end, as you just mentioned, completely super bright. But look at the presentation. Guys, typically when you think of Race Sport, you're getting value. You're getting. But I mean, some of the series that we've stocked in the past are budget friendly and budget conscious. But not only do you get the great pricing and be able to make great margin with Race Sport product, look at the presentation that you're going to show your customer when it's time to upgrade those lights, and you show him these. It just knocks them off. Knocks their socks off. And when you put this on and you show them the light that comes through this, it's going to be like one of the things I've always heard people say. Lighting is one of those things where you can literally, it's got that wow factor, right? You put that on, it's like there's a wow factor. There's a complete difference once you change the lights from what the customer had previously, and these are absolutely gorgeous. Call your Go Fast sales rep. We have pricing. The product is in stock now. The Race Sport Nova series. This is going to be one of your go-to series for lighting this year.
So just to let you know, these lights are tested. They do get on the light meter, so they actually provide actual numbers on these products. So it's 16,000 lumens. Lumens, there's a game with lumens right now where it's like 20,000, 40,000, 50,000. I don't give a crap what lumens it says. It could say 1 lumen, for God's sakes. It doesn't matter. Lumens is not what produces light pattern and beam. It's lux. And these lights have been actually tested to produce 21,640 lumens. That's a lot. I mean, sorry, lux.
Right, we don't like lumens.
Yeah, we don't like lumens. We like lux. That's impressive. It is 6,000 Kelvin, so it gives you that natural white. It will work on 12 volt to 24 volt units. So there's a lot of 24 volts out there, like tractor trailers.
Right.
These lights will work no problem. They only draws 3.5 amps, so it's obviously low voltage, and it is IP68 waterproof rated, meaning you can dunk these in water and they will work. So guys, if you want some of the best lights out in the market, make sure to give the Race Sport Nova series, new Nova series, a try. They're definitely one of the home runs that we have in stock. All right, and the next thing we want to talk about is brand of the week. So this week's brand of the week is Bob Hernandez, Sony. Don't try to jump, please. Don't jump.
I'm trying to make sure that you can see the Sony across my chest.
Sony or Jiggles?
Yikes.
But anyways, guys, thank you, Sony, for being a platinum sponsor every year at our expos, for the expos and also for the Starter Summit. Thank you for always putting out these wonderful contests. Before I get to the product, I'm going to talk about promos that Sony has going out. So I just wanted to wait till the end because Sony is the brand of the week. So Sony promo ends this Sunday. So for everyone that is buying the 3200s, the 6000s, 4000s, the ES 9000, 9500s, that promo ends this Sunday. So make sure that you get a hold of your sales rep and you jump all over these head units, and not only head units, speaker deals and also amp deals, because Sony has across the board deals on pretty much everything. And remember when we say buy at a cheaper price and sell at a more expensive price? Well, Sunday, when Sony flips the switch and retail goes up, you will be able to even make more money.
Right, you've got more margin, right? Because
margin.
the retail goes back up, and your price, you bought them in at the deal, so you've got that extra wiggle room to cut a deal for your customer, to make sure that you're making the most margin for your business and your family. This is, like Johnny's always said, you want to buy in at the lowest price and be able to sell for the highest price, right? Make the most margin. This is that opportunity, and it's never better for Sony than right now. Get in on the deal. Prices will go back up on Monday, and you've got the lower price in your barn.
Yeah, let me tell you, it's a win-win for everybody. It's a win for us, obviously, because you guys are buying products, and it's a win for you guys because you're making more money come Sunday. Monday comes, boom, all the prices online are completely different. They're much higher. So, dude, I like money. So if you guys don't like money, don't buy the promo. Don't buy it. Don't buy it because it's making money sucks. It does. It sucks. But
it's like Joe Biden showed up.
Whoa. Well, I'm not falling down or falling asleep here. I can actually speak English. Anyways, getting off the subject. They also have a pretty cool competition that's going on nationwide right now, guys. We were once again the first to release it out to the public. It's the Sony Master Tech Contest. So it's a pretty cool competition, and what it is the whole nation. So that means everybody who's buying Sony, all right, you have to reach a goal. Your goal, I think, was $5,000, Bob?
Right, so there are three tiers to the program. There's a $5,000 tier, a $10,000 tier, and a $20,000 tier. Out of the $5,000 bucket, there are going to be 10 dealers nationally that are chosen. So you do over $5,000 in Sony product before the end of July, you'll be in the bucket with all of the other Sony dealers that did $5,000 or more under $10,000. If you move up to the $10,000 bucket, that's going to be a more exclusive group. There are going to be 5 dealers across the country that are chosen out of that bucket. And then there's the most exclusive group, the $20,000 group. So somebody that's a really high user of Sony, there are 3 dealers nationally that will be chosen from that bucket. They're going to be taken to the Master Tech training. It's in Arizona. That is every year. It's quickly become the most popular training. This is a training, guys, where folks are, not only is it super crowded every year, it's not free, right?
No.
Some of the other trainings that we've gone to, they're free, and all you need to do is show up. This actually costs dealers $800 just for the tuition, and that's not talking about what it costs for hotel and what it costs for meals and entertainment. Well, Sony is going to have tuition covered, hotel covered, meals and entertainment covered. You've just got to fly there. But this is the most sought after training in the country, and Sony is going to have 18 dealers nationally that are going to be chosen, and you've just got to buy. Anybody that buys over $5,000 in Sony is automatically entered. So no better time than to cash in on the deals, get over that $5,000 threshold to be part of this. But there's more. What's Johnny always talking about? A Go Fast exclusive. At Go Fast, we like to make it even more exciting, right? So we try to add on to it. So what we're announcing today is any of the dealers that qualify for the Master Tech training are also going to be given an entry into a Go Fast only exclusive drawing for an AX6000. One AX6000. Additionally, if you're one of those dealers that maybe you just don't get to that $5,000 mark, your business just isn't there, Every dealer from today through the end of July that buys an AX6000 from GoFast will have 2 entries into our drawing. So one of you guys here from New England that sees us every day, that buys from us every day, one of you guys is going to win this AX6000. Mm-hmm. This is not part of the Sony deal. It's not the national deal where you're competing against people across the country. Just us in New England. Buy an AX6000 between now and the end of July. You'll get 2 entries into our drawing. We'll hold the drawing at the end of July. So it'll be about the same time that Sony holds their drawing nationally for the MasterTech training. So lots of stuff to really get involved with Sony. Call your GoFast sales rep. This is going to be exciting for you guys, and it's going to be a great contest.
I love competition, let me tell you, and I love contests because it makes you just want to work harder to get to a goal. You know what I mean? I'm the type of person where you got to give me a goal. If you don't give me a goal, I kind of, well, not saying that I am a slouch, but I'll slouch around and be like, kick the can down the road. With a competition like this, it drives you as a dealer to sell more product, to want to sell more 6,000s, to want to get to that free 6,000. So if you win the 6,000, what do you do with it? You can either A, put it in your own vehicle, B, put it in your inventory and sell it for more money. Once again, you're saving money already. You're gonna sell that and you're gonna make even more money. So guys, to me, I'm a money guy. I like numbers. I like to have money in my pocket. I like to make sure that I always have money in my pocket. This is going to put money in your pocket. So make sure you get a hold of your sales rep and get in that competition, because if you're not in that competition, the other few hundred people that are going to be in it is going to have a chance to win this radio. And like we do a lot with a lot of different competitions, one lucky person is going to get a chance to win. You're going to see it live, and it's gonna happen right here on our Facebook Wednesday.
Yep, we'll definitely be giving this away, and right now, hopefully, announcing the winner of the MasterTech, right? Because MasterTech Sony will do their drawings right after the end of July. So lots of really cool stuff to get involved with, and to your point about competitions. I see Johnny in competitions. When we run our own competitions internally, we could be giving away a candy bar, and Johnny wants to be up there. He wants to be on top because it's just the nature of who he is. And a lot of you guys are the same. It's like it doesn't matter what's up there, although the prizes are fantastic. It's competition, right? We all love competition. We all like to win, and we all like to think of ourselves as winners. So go ahead and get involved. Get with your GoFast sales rep. Get into the game. Win, Johnny, win.
Yeah, and I'm the type of person that when I was in retail, I loved. Listen, when other shops or other customers would come in and go, oh, well, this shop down the road gave me this price and this is the equipment that they're using, I would automatically beat up that customer because I like to be the winner, and I like to make sure that business was coming towards our door, because at the end of the day, it's money that's going into your shop, into your registers, versus going into another place, like a Best Buy or PC Richards or something like that, or even online. You have to, ask the questions, guys. Make sure you know what the customer's looking for, what the budget looks like, what, when they want to do it. Ask those questions. You get those questions answered, you got yourself a sale. I've done it for year after year after year when I was in retail, and I also do it here. And there's a reason why I'm always at the top, because I like to make sure that I ask the questions, I know what you guys need, and I'm going to provide that for you. So make sure you're doing the same on your sales floor. Train your sales reps to have that killer instinct, to not take any BS from any other competition around them. Get that money in your register. That's what my advice is to you guys. And with a brand like Sony, you have a winning brand in your barns. So, for instance, Sony does a bunch of different things. They make from speakers to amps to also head units. So they also make marine head units, which a lot of you guys are very, very familiar with. Not only do they make marine head units, this head unit in particular has an amplifier built into it, a 50x4 RMS amplifier, which does 100 watts max per channel. So if you're looking for something that, you're working on a boat, the guy wants to add 4 speakers, he really wants to add an amplifier, you really don't have a lot of room for it, take a look at this head unit. It's a simple slide in, slide out. Power the head unit off of but power ground, make sure the boat's running because it does have a built-in amplifier. It's going to drain even quicker the battery on that boat, but it'll give you 50 watts RMS per channel. And on top of that, any Sony head unit, tip and trick for you guys, any Sony head unit you buy, all right, here's a tip, they all work at 2 ohms. So if you've got 2 ohm speakers in the vehicle and you attach it to a Sony head unit, it will play, it'll work, because Sony knows how to, change the power supply internally to make it work with 2 ohms. And that goes for even their entry-level head units. So their entry-level marine head unit is the DSX M55BT. Doesn't have the high-powered amplifier like this one does, but it does have a 25-watt RMS amplifier built into it. Bluetooth, no CD, and it is IP rated for marine life. So pretty cool because they kind of look similar. They kind of have the similar features. This one has the nice high gloss black. This one has more of a carbon fiber look and feel that a lot of guys with exclusive boats want. They make head units. Obviously, I've got a few head units out here. The AX8500. All you guys, you got customers that come in and say, hey, I want that tablet radio. There you go. It's a 10.1 inch with anti-glare screen. It comes with 3-year warranty, does wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, and a lot of you guys are looking for Maestro. Does Maestro. So this unit will do your tire pressure, your gauges. We'll show you all the stuff as long as you're using Maestro products. Now, the customer goes, well, I see a lot of screens out there. The screen's just a fix. It's flat. And my passenger that's on the passenger side wants to see the screen, but they really can't see the screen. Well, with the 8500, you can actually tilt the screen side to side, up and down, in order to get better viewing angle. I don't recommend you driving and tilting it your way, because that's just going to cause an accident. But if you're parked, you've got the e-brake up, and you're watching videos, you can do it through here. It does have an HDMI input, so it will mirror your phone doing, Android or Apple HDMI connections. It is Sirius XM ready. It does have LDAC, which, if you're not familiar with LDAC, it's a technology that comes with Android phones that produces much higher bit rate of music, so you get much higher sound quality with the Android phones when it comes to Bluetooth audio. 5-volt pre-outs. It's got a 14-band EQ. It's got true time alignment. It's got USB-Cs. So for all the new phones that are coming now out with USB-C, it's USB-C ready. AM/FM, steering wheel controls. This unit is absolutely loaded. So for the guys that want to go even higher end, they've got the Sony 9500 ES. Now, I have one of these radios in my personal vehicle, my F-150. I can tell you the sound quality off of this head unit is second to none. This head unit is loaded with features like a built-in DSP, a built-in DACs, 24-bit DACs. It's also got 5-volt pre-outs. It's got that anti-glare screen, so if the sun hits it, it's not going to fade out the screen. It has wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. I said that already. Maestro compatible, Bluetooth ready. It does Sirius XM. It does a bunch of features. On top of that, it is high-res audio ready. So a lot of you guys are like, well, what's high-res? I'm going to tell you exactly what high-res is. If you ever download a song or something that's high-res ready, or if you use Tidal and you pay for Tidal Premium, Tidal produces high-res audio. So there are a lot of songs that when you go from regular audio, like a regular file, like WAV or something like that, to a high-res file, you will hear completely the differences. Sony played what song was it with Michael Jackson? But there was a song that
Thriller?
I know it wasn't Thriller, where he was snapping his fingers.
I can do that moonwalk.
Something like that.
I can do it. I can do it, Johnny.
If you can do it. I don't want to see it. Anyways, so you can hear the differences. They played it where it was not high res and high res, and the minute that they put it on high res, you can hear the snapping of the fingers.
A Smooth Criminal.
Yeah, Smooth Criminal.
Yes, we were at Knowledge Fest and they did that presentation.
Yeah, it was
Smooth Criminal.
It was honestly pretty interesting because they played it regular thunder.
I was just
Are
singing.
you gonna start singing?
I
And
was
doing
just
the
about
moonwalk?
doing the lean, you know.
But the reality is that you can hear the difference on high res audio. This unit is high res audio, so pretty much any ES radio, even ES speakers and amplifiers are high res audio ready. So it's a technology they brought out to the market. It is really really interesting technology that you hear certain things that originally audio wouldn't bring to your ears, and I think that's pretty cool. That's something that you get out of the 9500 ES, also the 9000 ES. So if you guys are not into the whole tablet look, they make a 9000 ES, which is very, very similar to the AX6000 in feature sets. The look has got the anti-glare screen. It's got the nice flush buttons at the bottom. It does Maestro compatible. It is high-res ready. It is 24-bit DAC processors built in. Pretty much take the 9500 and just put it in a 7-inch screen. It's packed in that screen. Feature-wise, it's one of the best in the industry, and on top of that, it's the Mobile ES name. If anybody knows Mobile ES is a very, very high-end, high-fidelity, side of Sony. So they make TVs that are, Mobile ES. They make speakers that are home Mobile ES. This is all made for high-res audio and high-quality audio. So the technology that's built into the 8500 is not the same technology built into the 9500. This is more of an audiophile piece. So if you've got some really, really expensive speakers, you've got some Sony Mobile ES 6.5 or 3-way components in the front, or you've got a Mobile ES amplifier. They make a mono, 4-channel, 5-channel, even an 8-channel Mobile ES amplifier. Let me see if this shows the back. Oh no, this doesn't show. Let me flip the box around so you can see this is a 5-channel, and you can see that all the technology built into the under the cover. Bob, sorry, I'm covering you. So you remove the beauty cover and you've got all your settings inside the amplifier. Like I said, this is a high-end, high-res audio amplifier. So if you want quality, make sure you look at the Mobile ES line. If you're interested in the Mobile ES line, give your sales rep a call. We'll give you the lowdown and dirty about how to become a Mobile ES dealer. They make mono amplifiers, like I stated earlier. They make a 4-channel amplifier, if you want to pop that up, Bobby. So kind of the same platform. The mono and the 4-channel will be the same size. They make an 8-channel, so for all you audiophile heads that have, let's say, a Porsche, or that has 12 speaker system in the vehicle, you can now control every single speaker in that vehicle with the 8-channel or 5-channel. Sony 6000. The 6000 is one of their best seller pieces. With the competition we got going on, it's going to even make it a holler piece. So pretty much anything you know about the 9000 is packed into the 6000. Just obviously the 9000 is a much, much higher audiophile piece. So this piece has Maestro compatible, wireless CarPlay, Android Auto, Sirius XM ready. It does LDAC, which I mentioned earlier, which any unit from Sony does LDAC, so just keep that in mind. The ES line has the built-in DSPs so that you can control, true time alignment, frequency response of each speaker. It is loaded, so you really don't need a DSP if you're using a Sony head unit. These units were tested, on an actual meter to see what it puts out, and it puts out some serious power off of the output side of it. Not only that, the voltage on the RCA side is one of the higher voltages output on the market. I think it peaked out at like 7.5 to 8 volts, which that's pretty interesting to see a head unit do RMS on the RCA side. So the 6000 is an audiophile piece. They make a 4000, which has, instead of 5-volt pre-outs, has 2.5-volt pre-outs, 3 sets. It's still jam-packed like the 6000 is. Sony makes bundle packages with the Marine, which was the same radio you see here, with 2 sets of speakers. So give your sales rep a call on that. We have deals on that going on. And last but not least, Sony has always prided themselves about quality, guys. So anybody that sees the Sony emblem at their shop knows that Sony is the real deal. Sony is one of the most name recognition out in the market.
So it's in the top three recognized brands, right? Electronics brands in the world, right? So when you think about your customer coming in, certainly we're all in the business, and we all know that there are certain brands that are high end that the normal consumer just doesn't know. They wouldn't know. We actually need to educate them when they come into our shops. We need to educate them about some of the brands in order to make that sale. When it comes to Sony, there's no education needed. The Johnny just went through a bunch of features and some of the quality of the product that comes in Sony, but when you go to sell the brand to your consumer, that guy that walks in, no matter who it is, they know Sony. They're going to know the brand. They're going to know Sony is known for their televisions. They're going to know that Sony is known for their music, and you've got all of that built into their mobile ES and mobile line. That all the quality is built in, and the name is built in. And you know what? The other super cool thing about Sony, you don't find it everywhere, right? Sony is available through your authorized Sony distributor, Go Fast Solutions here in New England. It's only going to come from Go Fast. So not only do you have all of the name, the power behind the brand, right? That Sony name behind the brand, you're going to be buying it at a discounted price, and it's not everywhere where you can't make money on it.
Correct.
That's the kill. All of this is great. All of this is wonderful. At the end of the day, it's about putting money in your business to feed your families, to feed your employees' families. I mean, if you're in the business, you have a responsibility to make money, to be able to support your family, your employees' families, and you do it by taking quality brands, doing quality work, giving people great value, and making margin for your business. And that's where Sony is all about.
And you make a good point about name recognition, Bob. I could tell you Sony is everywhere. You've owned a piece of Sony somewhere in your household, in your lifetime, whether it's a Sony Walkman, Sony earbuds, Sony TV, Sony projector, Sony car stereo, Sony, I already said earbuds, but everything that you touch has something Sony in it. When you go to the movie theater, Sony production, you know what I mean?
Right.
The audio system that you're listening to is a Sony Atmos system. Guys, Sony is around everywhere. I mean, even here at the office, we see Sony products everywhere, just, on little things here and there. And I'm like, oh, that's cool to see that. That's cool to see that. So for one of the most name recognition, like Bob said, is Sony. So why not bring something to your store that even older generations like Bob can recognize? He's 80 years old. This man will recognize a Sony turntable when he sees it. This man will recognize a Sony TV when he sees it. But reality is guys, that Sony does have one of the biggest and largest name recognition in the industry. So why not have something that you're, even from your age 15 all the way up to your age 100, is going to recognize, because they've had something Sony in their barn. So guys, if you're looking for a line that really is going to add value to your shops and has the name recognition to back it up, on top of the quality that all you guys have learned to love, give Sony a try. Give your salesperson a call also about becoming a Sony ES dealer, and also about the competitions that Sony has going on right now. So that way, who knows? You might be one lucky winner that's going to win a $6,000, or you might be one of the lucky winners that actually goes to Arizona to get trained on by MasterTech and the Sony guys. So guys, thank you for tuning in. Kind of long-winded today, but we had a lot to say. Thank you. Download our app. Remember, Go Fast Together, solutions separate, on the Apple Store or Google Play Market. Play around with it. Let us know if there's any kinks or quirks that you see, and that way you'll be able to have easy access. And when you're at night in your underwear at your house, maybe on the toilet, trying to order some stuff up, just go order on our app, and you'll see how quickly you'll get it, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Thanks, guys. Don't forget, Sony deals and Alpine deals end this month or end this week. So get with your Go Fast sales rep. Don't do it while you're in the bathroom. Call your Go Fast sales rep. Get in on those deals before they end. Great seeing you guys. See you again soon.
Adios, and don't forget the lights. It's getting darker. Later, guys.